Hello, the Evolve family. Welcome once again to another episode of Evolve with Kenny, and I'm excited to welcome you once again. And today we're going to be having our first guest on the show. I'm excited. I can't hide my excitement. You can see it, right? And we'll be interviewing a wonderful lady called Obaby, by name Obaby Dangana. She's the CEO of KUZA Beauty Store, and at the same time the CEO of KUZA Marketplace. Imagine just one lady managing two businesses. We want to hear her story. We want to know how she evolved to that version and what can we learn from that. I personally am curious to learn, so many things from this lady. So in a short while, I'll be driving to where business is in the city of Regina, and follow me, document on the story for you. All right, let's go.
Hello, baby.
How are you? Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Wow, nice.
I know. Good to have you
Good
around.
to see you.
Yeah, come on in.
Let's do this. Nice to have you here. Welcome to Evolve with Kenny, and we're so glad to have you. I've been thinking about it for a very long time, and I don't know how many times I've already asked you to do these our conversations. Thank you for accepting to be on the show. Mind you, you're going to be the first person on the show.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Hello again, viewers. This is Evolve with Kenny, and we're excited to have our one and only, like I mentioned before, one and only Obaby Dangana. Okay, let's dive into it. So, who is Obaby Dangana?
Well, my name is Obaby Tangana. I am Nigerian.
Okay.
I've been in Canada for a while, and I'm the founder of KUZA Beauty and KUZA Marketplace.
Beautiful. Nice. I mean, so that means you have two businesses. You're CEO of two businesses.
Yes, you can
Wow,
say
interesting. And that's why we picked you, because this platform is to create that inspiration for people, and like I said, I've always told people that we are a function of motivations. Some people are internally motivated, some people need like extra push from people like you. See people like you that are trailblazers and inspire them to do more. So let's talk about KUZA. So which one came first? KUZA Marketplace or the KUZA hair store?
KUZA Beauty came first.
Yeah,
So let's backtrack and say I came into Canada a long time ago, and I came in as an international student. So I schooled. Once I was done schooling, I moved down to Regina, Saskatchewan. So I came to Regina. I was working here for a bit, and when I moved down here, we did not have black hair stores. As at the time I came, we didn't have any African store even. So it was very challenging for us as black women to get our hair products here, to get a salon to get your hair done. It was very challenging. And you have to go to someone's house to get your hair done. You have to always order online. We didn't have much here. But then we had a growing population of black people that were coming in. And there was a growing frustration amongst women that, you couldn't get your hair done when you wanted it. The people that knew how to do it also had full-time jobs.
Yeah.
So there's really they were doing their best with what they had, right?
Yeah.
And at a certain point, I decided, rather than complain, can you be a solution? Like, can you bring a solution to the community instead?
So you saw a problem, you saw a
Yes.
challenge, so to speak, and you created a solution. And this is
Exactly.
why we have this beautiful place, the KUZA Beauty Store.
Yes.
Now, okay, and so let me ask you now, how did we get into food business from KUZA Beauty Store?
That's a very good question. I think as a business owner, one of the things you need to pay attention to is what your market looks like, right?
Right.
Yes. So the more black people we have coming in, right, the more other businesses, black businesses we have started up, which is a good thing because competition is good for business.
Yeah.
It gives customers a bit more options. But then it's also good to know when your market is saturated.
Yeah.
And it's also good to know when it's time to scale or expand into something else.
Okay.
So I think for me that was my realization. Is there was a time where I felt, okay, you know what, we've done well doing hair and beauty for a while. The market is quite saturated. What's next?
Yes, what's next? And I also have a feeling, maybe you want to correct me, the food traffic is a lot of Africans, and you get into conversations. This place is already creating that food traffic. Why not, divert them into something optional? And I think that's a very good business model. I want to ask you, what are the challenges? Because you this is full time for you, right?
Yes.
You don't work for anybody. You work for yourself. Like I'm talking to the CEO right now.
This is
good. Now let me ask you, what's the challenge of starting a business as an immigrant, and as a self-employed person?
One of the biggest challenges is taking the leap to start.
The first step.
Yes, the very first step. I believe that that's one of the biggest challenges. We live in a society where your bills are on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
Your bills are not, and they're not pausing.
Some are bi-weekly.
Some are bi-weekly, exactly.
Yeah.
So there are so many things to consider before you take that leap. And it's for every business that you have requires quite a bit of financial investment, especially when you're having a store, right? If it's a service-driven business where it's just services you're provided, and that's a different model, exactly, because you might not need as much investment upfront. So I think it would vary based on business. For me, I think it's the courage to start.
Yeah,
that would be the courage to start. The courage to start. When you have, of course, when you have a retail business, then you're talking about also finances for scaling up inventory and things like that.
Yeah, you need inventory and the rest.
Exactly.
Right?
So you need inventory. Inventory would cost you money and things like that. So do you have the financial capacity to do that? Okay. Of course, part of the challenges would be sometimes human resources. Sometimes human resources.
You need people to help you. Yeah. Staff.
Exactly. You need staff, and you need competent people.
Not just people.
Not just people.
People that know what they're doing.
You need people that know what they're doing, and you need people that have at least some form of integrity.
I get what you mean.
Right, exactly.
I get what you mean.
So you need people, but you need competent people. There are a lot of people that are looking for jobs, but not so many people are willing to work.
Oh, that's a bad combination.
Other than that, I think the biggest challenge is really, except beyond the external, would be the internal of you being able to sustain and keep going even when you feel like quitting, because you would have that. Yeah.
So you're talking about resilience, you're talking about consistency in spite of the challenges, and I guess you're wearing so many hats. You're wearing the hat of the CEO, you're wearing the hat of the human resource guy, you're wearing the hat of the maybe accounts payable and receivables and the rest. And that's great. That's great. Thanks for that. And you're wrapping up. Maybe you want to talk to us about KUZA.
Yes, so KUZA hair and beauty supply. We have, as you can see on the background, we have beauty supply mostly for Black women. So we have wigs, extensions, human hair, hair products, shampoos, conditioners, and all of that. So if you're looking to get that, we do have our website, so you can order from anywhere in Canada. It's KUZAbeauty.ca. Okay. And then we have, which is our newest baby in the house, is KUZA Marketplace. Okay. It's the first online African store with on-demand delivery. Oh. And by that I mean you can order online. So with on-demand delivery, we're saying that we deliver to your doorstep in 2 hours or less.
In 2 hours or less?
Yeah, so that's the first of its kind in Canada.
Will it be delivery for now is just Regina?
So within Regina, yes.
So when you say Regina, are you including White City, Moose Jaw?
No, so we do have customers that shop from outside of Regina, but their shipping timelines would be 3 to 5 business days. 3 to 5 business,
okay.
Yes.
Sounds good.
So we do ship across Canada. Okay. It's just yours is not as local, where we can do it in a few hours. Okay. Yours is going to take a couple days. So you can shop for African food from the convenience of your home. You don't have to leave your home. And it's been pretty exciting watching that grow too.
Oh, interesting. So you took the business from like foot traffic walking customers to online. You're becoming an Amazon of our time, Amazon of African foods, right?
That's the goal.
Interesting. So thank you once again. I really appreciate you for coming on the show. Again, this is Evolve with Kenny. That's the platform where we inspire people, and I know you've learned a lot from Obebi. Obebi is somebody that inspires me, And once again, thank you so much for coming in. You're the first guest on our show. I think I should give you a gift. So we'll see after.
I think that's a good.
Yeah,
that's a good idea. That's an absolutely good
So,
idea.
guys, thank you. It's gonna be a wrap of the show, and see you some other time. Bye.